In the summer of 1977, my girlfriend and I rented a small two-bedroom cottage on a lake south of Grand Rapids, Michigan. We lived there only a year until our landlord, who lived next door, kicked us out at the end of our lease. We were two wild young women. We lived in the house with a Doberman Pinscher, 3 cats, a rat, and 3 mice. I was in charge of feeding the cats and cleaning the litter box, so every morning before work I would switch on the light at the top of the basement stairs before heading down to feed them. Several times, when heading down the stairs, I would notice that the basement lights were already on and the switch flipped up. I wondered why my roommate was leaving the lights on in the basement and, in fact, what she was doing in the basement at all. She was notoriously bad at dealing with cat litter. I made a mental note to flip the light switch off when I came back upstairs. However, for at least a month of this occurring, I kept forgetting to ask her about it. It was our habit in the evenings to sit on the living room couch and play Acey-Deucey, a variation of backgammon. One night, while we were immersed in a game, I remembered to ask. "Mary Jo," I said, "why do you keep leaving the basement light on?" She looked at me in puzzlement and asked what I was talking about. I told her that several mornings when I would go down to feed the cats, the light would already be on. She looked at me like I was crazy, then said jokingly, "Well, maybe we have a ghost." Just after she uttered the words, the light in the dining room flicked on. Both of us turned to look at the light, then immediately looked back into each other's eyes, and I said, "Maybe we do." And the light flicked off. One night I was home alone, and I decided it was time to go to bed. I turned off all the lights except the light in the stairway, as I could turn it off once I got to the top. As I was ascending the stairs, I started removing my clothes, readying myself for pajamas. I got halfway up the stairs when the light went off. I stopped immediately and said, "Turn the light back on. I could fall and hurt myself." The light went back on. I can't remember all the incidents, but there were several. I never felt frightened in that little cottage, but something was definitely there with us. Many people I've told the stories to have said, "Oh, it was just faulty wiring." It could have been, except for one thing. The basement light switch was always moved to the up position.